this professor in front of a big group of people, it's probably going to be with a smaller group of students.
Yes, that would be in the tutorial section.
Okay, so tutorial, that's the way you say it in Canada, they say it there in Australia. I know some Americans they say that as well. You might also hear the word discussion.
Discussion.
Yes, right, because we have a discussion section as well.
And
And one
as
easy way to remember this is it kind of looks like tutor, right?
tutor.
Yeah, and that's in a tutor's group. They normally teach you one-on-one.
Right now,
Normally teach you one-on-one.
if we were teaching us one-on-one, they would be so expensive that nobody could go. But that's a really good way to remember it because it is a smaller group.
Yes, so maybe 15 or 30 people.
Right now, on the other hand, Professor Sam Jones here, Dr. Jones, he's probably talking to 200, 300, at least 200, 300 people.
Exactly, right? Because he is giving a lecture, but we will talk about that word later.
Okay, so tutorial is very, very important. Actually, I remember all my tutorials. I really didn't always like to go to them, but there is one problem.
Attendance matters.
Attendance matters. It always does.
Yes, so attendance, right? To attend something means to go to something.
Right. Will you be attending the party?
I will.
I attended all the parties.
That's right. Okay, but in a larger classroom, right, attendance doesn't matter as much.
Right, because Professor Jones here can't see all the students. He doesn't know all of the names. In the tutorial, it's different. It's definitely different because there is a person, we'll talk about that person in 1 second, who needs to take attendance. It's part of their job to say, Lisa, is Lisa here? Oh, how about Connor, is Connor here?
Nope, no one attended.
No one attended last.
Yes, so it's really obvious, right? Everyone can see if you didn't attend, right? So attendance matters. It's important.
It's important. So I had a friend in China many years ago who asked me, why do you always say it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter. What does it mean, Adam, when you say it doesn't matter? Well, all I meant was it's not important.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Right, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
To go to the library. It doesn't matter. You get there in the same amount of time.
Yeah, but when you're talking about school, right, what does matter?
We can get there in same amount of time.
And if you want to get good grades, you have to have good attendance, or even perfect attendance in some cases.
That's right, and sometimes a good relationship with your professor or your TA matters.
Yes, absolutely. Professor, maybe for these first year courses, maybe won't matter as much. Definitely the TA though. So what is a TA?
A TA is a teaching assistant.
Right, a teaching assistant. Again, way too long to say. Nobody is ever going to say that, so we just say TA. And these are the people
way too long to say.
Yes, they are the ones who are teaching the
tutorial sections.
Right. Now, one of the things that
teaching assistant needs to do from time to time is deduct marks.
Right, so they have to take away marks if you hand your paper in late.
Right, so deduct, just like Lisa said, means to take away. Before you had a 90, now you only have an 88.
Yes, and each day that you take, sometimes they might deduct 5%.
Oh yeah, they really deduct a lot. Now where else do we use this word deduct?
Well, often we use it when talking about money, right? So
money.
You deduct something, you subtract it.
Right. Exactly.
Subtract is
Or sometimes we say deduct pay, which is the same thing.
Same thing, right? Or if you are a really bad driver, maybe the police can deduct some points.
Oh, that's true. Okay, but going back to the marks here, we don't really say subtract marks.
No. In fact, that's a really good point because deduct can be used
two ways.
You can
deduct marks. You can also deduct from something. Deduct from a total.
Yeah, just like we said earlier when we said deduct
from someone's pay. Okay, then
here,
there is
TA
will
will
deduct
deduct
marks each time you are absent or any time you actually add points.
Yeah, adding points.
Adding
Deducting points would be good in that situation, but that's not the way that it happens over here.
Deduct is usually a bad thing.
I can't think of too
Too
many
many
cases
cases.
where
Deduct is good.
No, I would say that it's negative for the most
It's
part.
negative for the most
So
part.
the TA will deduct marks each time you hand a paper in late, or they will deduct marks each time you are absent.
Oh, okay. So my name, Adam, begins with A, and I think a lot of my TAs in university used to write an A beside my name for absent, not there, somewhere else, not in class.
Okay, so you were skipping class.
I like to skip class.
Oh, did you get your marks deducted then?
I did, but I did pretty well on the quizzes and exams, so in the end, it didn't matter. Ha ha.
That's good. Okay, but you can be absent from many different things. So you could be absent from a party.
Right, exactly. Absent from work is something that HR really doesn't like, or maybe your manager would really be angry if you were always absent.
Yeah, because your absence would be noticed.
Right, okay, so absent is an adjective and absence is a noun.
Is a noun.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Absent
Okay,
is
one
an
place where your
adjective.
absence probably won't be
Absence.
noticed very much is in the lecture hall.
Right, it won't matter there.
That's right, because a hall is basically a very big room.
Right. So at university, there are
At
lecture
university,
halls, there
at
are
university,
also
not
dining
on
halls.
or in
Yeah,
university.
places where people eat.
Right, exactly. Now, one problem if you are in a very big room with a lot of people, especially in 2019, I am going to guess that 99.9% of those people have phones on them.
Yes, and sometimes they ring in the
90 problem if you are in a very big room with a lot of people, especially in 2019.
2019, also 2000, not 2019.
0.9% of those people have phones on them.
Yes, and sometimes they ring in the class, so you have to put them on silent mode.
Right, so professors, they get really angry if when they are giving a lecture in the middle of class, your phone goes
Yeah, or ding.
ding is are all of the fun little sounds that phones make. Now, I did remember a few times when my professors
forgot to put their phone on silent mode.
and their phone rang in class, and that always
always
made me feel really
good.
good because the professor, looked very, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because we're not the only ones,
Right,
right?
but people forget. It's no big deal. It doesn't matter.
Okay, but I just want to take a look at the preposition here. Now, we always say on silent mode or on silent.
Right, exactly. So your phone could be on silent, and that would make the professor very, very, very happy. And of course, you could forget to put your phone on silent, and the professor might be a little angry.
That's right. So let's just hope that this happens at the end of the semester.
Right. Now, of course, the semester is it's a term, isn't it?
Yes, so a semester is, like we said before, from September to December, or let's say January to April. We also have like a summer semester.
It's really difficult because every university will have their own meaning for semester. In high school, a high school semester was September to December, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
University is going to be a little different. If you look in the dictionary, it's going to say 2. There are 2 semesters in a year. But Lisa's right, there's also a summer semester.
Yeah, so most schools have a fall semester, a winter semester, and a
summer semester.
And spring, everybody is just enjoying spring break. So
Spring break.
forget about school.
Forget about school.
Okay, but just remember that, semester and term, people might use different words, but usually they mean the same thing.
Right, exactly. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of Dr. Sam Jones' introduction to his economics class. Why don't we go ahead and listen to that one more time?
All right, let's do that.
Listen one more time.
Hi everyone and welcome to Economics 101. I'm your professor, Sam Jones. You can call me doctor if you want to be formal, but just Sam is fine too. Before we look at the course syllabus, let's do some housekeeping. In this course, there are 2 exams, a midterm and a final. You will have weekly quizzes on the readings, and will also need to give a presentation in your tutorial section. Attendance matters. You are allowed to miss 1 tutorial. After that, your TA will deduct marks each time you are absent. When you are in the lecture hall, you are not allowed to use a laptop. Phones must be on silent mode. Okay, that just about does it for today. I can already tell that this is going to be a great semester. I'll see you all next week. Okay, and we are back. Now, we have been talking about classes and courses. I guess we should be a little clear here. The course will be many classes.
Yes, and it lasts for like the entire semester.
Right, exactly. Even more importantly are the prepositions.
Yeah, so normally we would say I'm in this class, like I'm in Econ 101.
Right, or if I'm talking about right now.
I'm in class.
And Lisa sends me a text message and I say, oh, I can't talk, I'm in class.
Yes, so can I say I'm on class?
No, we don't really say on class. We could say I'm at school or I'm at the building where my class is.
At university.
Yeah, so maybe I'm at the room. So I'm at room 101.
Right.
And I am in Econ 101.
Right, or in this case, in Dr. Sam Jones' case, they are at a lecture hall. So they are in class at a lecture hall. In any case, they are not on anything except their chairs.
That's right. Okay, guys, but what about you? Are you currently doing a summer semester? Or are you preparing for the next semester?
On the chairs,
Are
but
you going to be
not
attending any economics lectures? Let us know by
on a
leaving a
class
comment
or
below.
on.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Yep, catch you then.
Catch you then. Catch you then. Grammar. Prepositions used as at school. Preposition. Prepositions means a word used before something. Yeah. 介词 prepositions. School. A fine apply to be at. Assume that in you use all kinds of prepositions when we talk about the school, some of which you see in today's dialogue. For example, there are some. For example, if you are at school, you could be in class. If you are in class, you are probably in a classroom. Or if you are at a lecture, you are probably in a lecture hall. Yeah, at a lecture, in a class, in a classroom, at a lecture, in a lecture hall. If it's the exam at the end of the year, we are in an exam, in a class, in an exam, in class. Yeah. A good rule of thumb is that when you're talking about being at a place or attending an event, you can use at. But if you want to focus on the actual building where the class or event is taking place, you can use in. in Econ 101.
We're at the cafeteria if you want to join us after class.
We are at the cafeteria. If you want to join us class, if you want to join us after class, we are at the cafeteria. At some place, at a focus on the actual building where the class or event is taking place. You can use in. Being at a place or attending an event. Talking about being at a place and attending an event, you can use at. So at the cafeteria, you are at a place, the place which is called cafeteria. There is still another class in the lecture hall.
So we have to wait outside until they finish. There is still another class in the lecture hall, so we have to wait outside until they finish.
So we have to wait outside until they finish.
I'm in the history building,
but
I don't know which classroom our tutorial is in.
Our tutorial is in. I don't know which classroom our tutorial is in. Matters.
Family matters most to me. I love my family more than anything. It doesn't really matter what time you arrive. Anytime after 3 o'clock will be perfect. Do you think it will matter if we don't go to the office Christmas party? Do you think it will matter if we don't go to the office Christmas party?
Office Christmas party? Our teacher
always gives us a quiz on Friday.
Gives us a quiz on Friday.
Our teacher always gives us a quiz on Friday.
Our teacher always gives us a quiz on Friday.
During the job interview, the interviewer quizzed me about my knowledge of finance.
During the job interview, the interviewer quizzed me about my knowledge of finance. Finance.
My sister and I like taking quizzes online to pass the time.
My sister and I like taking quizzes online to pass the time.
My sister and I like taking quizzes online to pass the time. I was late twice last month, so my boss deducted money from my salary.
I was late twice last month, so my boss deducted money from my salary.
I was late twice last month, so my boss deducted money from my salary.
Deducted money from my salary.
It's a very good essay, but I had to deduct marks because your spelling is bad.
But I had to deduct marks because your spelling is bad. If you drive
poorly, the police will deduct points
from your license. If you drive poorly, the police will deduct points from your license. If you drive poorly, the police will deduct points from your license. If you drive poorly, the police will deduct points from your license. Deduct points from your license. Yes.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Economics 101. I'm your professor, Sam Jones. You can call me Doctor if you want to be formal, but just Sam is fine too.
Huh? How it works? Oh, I got it.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Economics 101. I'm your professor, Sam Jones. You can call me Doctor if you want to be formal, but just Sam is fine too.
Oh, wonderful. Hi everyone, welcome to Icon 101. I'm your professor, Sam Jones. If you want, you can call me doctor if you want to be formal. Sam is okay. It's just fine. But just Sam is fine too. Economics 101 and welcome to Economics 101. Hi everyone, welcome to Economics 101. I'm your professor Sam Jones. If you want to be formal, you can call me doctor. But just Sam is fine. Not good. Hi everyone, welcome to Economics 101. I'm your professor Sam Jones. You can call me doctor if you want to be formal, but just Sam is fine.
Before we look at the course syllabus, let's do some housekeeping.
Before we look at the course syllabus, we have to do some housekeeping. Let's do some housekeeping, yeah.
In this course, there are 2 exams, a midterm and a final. You will have weekly quizzes on the readings and will also need to give a presentation in your tutorial section.
In this course, there are 2 exams. One is midterm and one is final. Every week we'll take a quiz, reading materials quiz. And you also need to do a presentation in tutorial section. There are 2 exams, a midterm and a final. You will have weekly quizzes on the readings, and we'll also need to give a presentation in your tutorial section. Okay, let's go another time. In this course, there are 2 exams. One is midterm, and one is final. You will have weekly quizzes on readings, and you have to give a presentation in tutorial section. In this course, there will be 2 exams. One is midterm and one is final. You will have to give a presentation on your tutorial section. Oh, sorry, I missed a sentence. In this course, there will be 2 exams. One is midterm and one is final. You will have weekly quizzes on readings, and you will have to give a presentation in your tutorial section. And we'll also need to give a presentation, a midterm and a final. In this term, there will be 2 exams, a midterm and a final. You will have 2 quizzes on readings, weekly quizzes on readings, and you will also need to give a presentation in your tutorial section. In this course, there are 2 exams, a midterm and a final. You also have weekly quizzes on readings. You also need to give a presentation in your tutorial section.
Attendance matters. You are allowed to miss 1 tutorial. After that, your TA will deduct marks each time you are absent.
Absence matters. You are allowed to miss 1 tutorial, but after that, the TA will deduct marks on your each absent. Each time you are absent. Attendance matters. You are allowed to miss 1 tutorial. After that, your TA will deduct marks each time you are absent. Attendance matters. You are allowed to miss 1 tutorial, but after that, TA will deduct marks each time you are absent.
When you are in a lecture hall, you are not allowed to use a laptop. Phones must be on silent mode.
When you are at a lecture hall, you are not allowed to use laptop, and phones need to be turned to silent. Oh, sorry. When you are at a lecture hall, you are not allowed to use laptop. The phones must be turned silent. Must be on silent mode. When you are at a lecture hall, you are not allowed to use laptop, and your phones must be turned on silent mode. When you are in the lecture hall, you are not allowed to use laptop. Your phones must be turned on a silent mode. Must be on, not turned. Okay.
Okay, that just about does it for today. I can already tell that this is going to be a great semester. I'll see you all next week.
Okay, that's all today. Well, seeing this will be a very great semester. See you next week. Oh, okay. That's just about does it. That just about does it for today. That's just about does it for today. Huh?
Okay, that just about does it for today.
That
I
is
can
for
already
today.
tell that this is going to be a great semester. I'll see you all next week.
I can already. This is going to be a great semester. I can already tell that there will be. This is going to be a great semester. I will see you all next week. Okay, that's just about. That's it for today. I can already tell that this is going to be a great semester. I will see you all next week. Okay, that's just about does it for today. I can already tell that this is going to be a great semester. I will see you all next week. Oh, which refers to the study of the way in which morning economics. Economics. Oh, which one is laptop? Yeah. The payment will be deducted from your salary. The payments will be deducted from your salary, which have the different meanings about add, deduct, withdraw, reduce, increase, subtract. A wage is applying that states exactly what students at a school or college should learn in a particular subject, a syllabus. Yeah, syllabus. On the first day, the teacher often tells what they will be expected to do during this semester. For example, they will have a midterm, a final, and weekly quizzes on readings. All quizzes them toward your final marks. Count towards your final marks. Count towards. Shouting class, being disrespectful are not allowed in Michael's class. Shouting, skipping class. I'm in the chemistry building, but I don't know which classroom our lecture is on. It's in which classroom? Yes.
Attendance matters. You are allowed to miss one tutorial. After that, your TA will deduct marks each time you are absent. In this course, there are 2 exams, a midterm and a final. You will have weekly quizzes on the readings and will also need to give a presentation in your tutorial section. When you are in the lecture hall, you are not allowed to use a laptop. Phones must be on silent mode.
monetize.好的，开言英语，今天的课上换是hike, I think. No one is watching. What this? Sharing. Huge. repeat sentence now. Write from dictation. Where am I? Where have I been? Where have I been? Spells. 468. 468. questions for today. Yeah, share. Estimating. Yes.
My self-confidence is way up. I started to Sorry, to becoming good also sex. There are girls that say that positive mental struggle.